Oh, hi there, and welcome everyone back to more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Hello, 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 welcome back. Alright, we just wrapped up the 4th gym. And now we are going to go chase down Team Galactic. I think that's what we're doing. I'm trying to remember what I was doing way back in the day, but I think that's what we're doing. Also, hey Alex, welcome to the stream. You were eavesdropping. I was just talking loudly to myself. Yeah, normal people don't do that. Actually, they kind of do. Some people do. Don't you dare follow me. I would never. Wasn't this where way back in the day? Like, I don't really remember a whole lot of things about, like, what I did in my YouTube videos. But didn't I, like, walk up to this guy back on Super Skarmory every time and be like, hey, you're an idiot. Oh, this is where I get this battle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! We got a duel! You still have a Starly? Yo! Yo! Yo, Ozzy. Buddy, we need to talk. we need to talk. Ian, has that Teemo hat moved at all in the past 8 years? Yes. I had to do a phone interview, or like a online interview one time, and I moved it for that. I occasionally move it, like, if I'm cleaning or something, but I always put it back. I've just kind of decided that that's its proper spot. Ian, you talk to yourself? Yeah, I do talk to myself. How long am I going? I'm gonna stream for probably roughly another hour. I'm just like a half hour off tonight because I was running a little late. I was sitting there before stream and I'm like, I should probably like get myself ready to go here. I got a little of a late start today. I decided I really needed some good sleep because I haven't really gotten good sleep the last couple of nights. The Rock is landing in Fortnite. It's happening, the collapse of society. Fortnite, what's that? Well, yeah, I raised my Pokemon to be tough. I actually evolve them past their second and first stage. Poison? 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 Rip, no poison. Poison? Rip, no poison. I've got 2 ways of poisoning it. And I'm not proccing either of them. This is sad. Wait, Naruto's in Fortnite? What? Oh, pardon me. Naruto. Yeah, the fact that your rival never fully evolved their starter in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald was definitely a tragedy. You know, I know I've talked a lot of crap about Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire over the years, and a lot of it is justified, but I do want to give credit where credit is due. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did do a lot of cool things. And I think having that final rival battle after the Elite Four was a nice touch. I think it added a nice round out to the story. I know they were kind of mimicking the battle that they did in X and Y, but like, I still thought it was a nice touch. Hello, Blend Smoothies. You might want to be careful. I've taught my girlfriend the glory of smoothies. So, she might chase after you to blend her a smoothie. Last time me and Haley went on a date, we got smoothies, and she still is talking about them. You got beat because you were careless? No, you got beat because you suck. Get good, noob. Haley, there are plenty of good smoothies out there. They don't all have to be strawberry banana. Yeah, things Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did was they definitely made the rivals relevant. I think a lot of the character redesigns were really awesome too. Except Tabitha. We don't talk about Tabitha. My poor Cape Boy got turned into not a Cape Boy. Like, come on, man. How do you get rid of the cape from like one of the coolest characters? Tabitha's redesign was like the best? No, it was not. Holy moly, what are you smoking? I don't mind Tabitha's design. My problem isn't the design itself. I think the design is fine, but it should have been an entirely new character that got that design. Like, I actually am cool with the design. It just doesn't feel like that character is the Tabitha from the original Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. That's my qualms with it. Courtney was mega bait, and I'm fine with it and like it. Yeah, I liked Courtney. I can agree with that one. Oh yeah, she definitely had a thing for the main character. Technically, I think she had a thing for Maxie, too. I don't know. Courtney had some weird things going on there. Would I want to see Gen 5 remakes? Personally, me, no. I'm like, they've remade all the games I've wanted them to remake. I was indifferent to 4th gen remakes. Like, I was okay with them being remade. I think 5th gen is kind of where remakes are no longer necessary. 5th gen already got love by having 2 games. Now, will Game Freak probably keep remaking the games anyways to milk them for money? Probably. I think they should just start, like, doing, what's it called? I don't know why the name is slipping my brain right now. Virtual console. I feel like stuff like that should be virtual consoled at this point. I don't know. Pokemon has made so many questionable decisions over the years. Like, if I was running this franchise, there would be a lot of different decisions being made. That's all I'll say. Ian is a remarkable human and trainer that I can always perform the best any Glaceon possibly can. I attribute that entirely to my partner Ian. When we travel, I can see wild Pokemon eyeing us enviously. I feel like you could change a few words around there, and it'd sound like Haley talking about me. They should remake Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I know this is probably like a borderline hot take. And I know like not everyone is going to see this the way I do or even agree with it, and that's okay. Like this is a hot take opinion. I feel like the Pokemon franchise has kind of run its course. Like, I feel like there isn't a whole lot left to do with it from a creative standpoint. So I feel like even though they'll keep making Pokemon from here on out, like, they're not gonna just stop milking this franchise for money. But I feel like the true charm, the true golden era was like those first 5 generations. And I don't think Pokemon's ever going to be able... I don't think from a corporate angle, they're ever going to recapture the charm that the first 5 generations had. So, like, basically... Is Remember... No, I think... Basically, any Pokemon from here on out should be just treated as, like... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't think... Like, when I think of the first couple generations of Pokemon, I think of, like, this world that I'm super immersed in, and I care about, and I want to put all this thought into it. And, like, I'm trying to make this epic role-playing experience for myself. When I think of everything that kind of came after 5th gen, like 6th gen and beyond, I think of a game that I sit down, I play through it once. Maybe I revisit it once every, like, 5 to 10 years, if that. Like, they're like one-and-done type games, you know? Like, you're playing them for that quick experience and then you forget about it. That's kind of how I view Pokemon. It's like going and watching a Marvel movie in the cinema, right? Like, you're not really going there to, like, super invest yourself in what's going on. You're just going to turn your brain off and watch some superheroes beat things up. Like, that's basically the new Pokemon. Like, that's Pokemon post 5th gen to me. And it's okay if people disagree with me on that. I know that not I know everyone's going to view the franchise a little differently, but I don't know. I personally think Pokemon is past its prime. 5th gen should be the last gen to get remakes. If they remade 5th gen, I would agree with that. I think they should be the last gen to get remakes. Because after that, it's the 3D era, and it just seems kind of silly to be remaking 3D games that are of decent quality. Why'd they make the ladies fine in this game? Good question. One I don't have an answer for. X and Y needed a 3rd game. They don't need a remake. I'm just taking a moment to catch up with comments and chat. Yeah. Anyways, that's kind of my, like I said, that's where my brain is at on the Pokemon franchise. Like, I'm not super invested in Pokemon anymore. I play the games just to relax and chill here and there. But like, when I went back and redid my Pokemon Emerald playthrough recently with Haley, like, I went hardcore on that. Like, I was really invested in what I was doing. Like, I would never invest that kind of energy into any of the generations after 5. I'm not even sure I personally would invest it into 5. I know a lot of people love 5th gen, but 5th gen was actually where I kind of stopped liking Pokemon. Or, like, I wasn't as attached to it as I was before. But I at least respect 5th gen for, like, what those games did. Like, even though I personally wasn't a huge fan of them, I still kind of believe that they deserve a spot in the golden age of Pokemon. If that makes sense. I felt like Sun and Moon had the foundation to bring Pokemon back. Like, to really bring back and capture the charm of Pokemon. But the execution of Sun and Moon, and especially Ultra Sun and Moon, fell really flat for me. Like, I think those games could have been so much more. Like, I felt the passion. I could see the vision. I understood the creative vision of 7th gen, but the execution was off. And I think that's because at this point, it just seems to me like Game Freak is more invested in printing money than it is making something the best it can be. Yeah, I think 3rd through 5th gen's the golden age of Pokemon. I think the first, like, and that includes the remakes, obviously. Like, I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver was the creative peak of Pokemon. I think Platinum was incredible. I think Emerald was incredible. I think the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes accomplished a lot in reinventing the first-gen games. Heck, Cloud looks like ice cream. I wish I could eat some. And 5th gen kind of, like, tied it all together in a little bow tie and tried to do something different while still kind of keeping the OG formula. You think X and Y deserve the Legend Arceus treatment to make up for the fact that we never got Z? It's not a terrible idea. The problem is I'm not very confident in Legends Arceus to begin with. Like, I haven't officially slotted Legends Arceus into my stream plans because I don't know what to expect of that game. And there's like no information on it. And I feel like that's a really bad sign. I feel like if you have a game that you believe, like as a company, if you really believe in a project, you're gonna try to hype that up. This hotel is so romantic. I hope a night on a Pokemon will sweep me away for a honeymoon here. Yeah, like, it's a really, like, massive red flag to me that we still don't have more information on Legends Arceus. I'm kinda thinking it might be a game that I just stream casually rather than make a full-scale project out of it. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Sophie. They should have probably had more distance between the Diamond Pearl remakes and Legends Arceus. I think they're releasing them too close together. Like, there should have at least been a half a year between them, I feel like. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just getting some massive red flag vibes going on. How does that guy know I'm gonna become the champion? What does he know that I don't? I could totally see them rushing Gen 9 for the following year. I could definitely see that. All I gotta say is this. 9th gen, I'll probably buy the games just because you guys will probably want me to stream them. But like, if I wasn't if I wasn't known as a Pokemon streamer from my history, those who face up to any challenge and those who duck and cover. Yeah, totally. If I wasn't known for, like, being a Pokemon person, I probably wouldn't buy 9th gen on release. I might not even buy 9th gen, period, because to me, Sword and Shield was an unacceptable flop. Those games were way underwhelming for what I expected out of them. Pi stands for Private Investigator, Master Riley. I mean, I get wanting to have Legends Arceus close to the Diamond and Pearl game remakes, because they're kind of meant to be like two sides of the same coin, like they're meant to be kind of connected in a way. So I get wanting to release them close together, but like literally 2 months apart, that seems a little pushing it, in my opinion. You'd rather not watch me play Gen 9 if I'm not interested in it anymore? Yeah, see, you say that, but there's a lot of people here who would still want to watch me play Gen 9. And I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, Pokemon is built on such a great formula that even the worst Pokemon game is still going to be, like, passably enjoyable, right? Like, I could sit here, stream to you guys, talk to you, and just mindlessly play Pokemon in the background, and I'll still, like, enjoy the experience, you know? That doesn't necessarily mean the Pokemon game is good, like, or like what it should be. But it's still gonna be like passable. Like it's not gonna be a waste of an experience. You'd like to see me stream Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow? I mean, we don't know what the future's gonna hold. Gen 9 could be look very promising. And I do suppose there is the argument to be made that there is opportunity costs in this stuff, right? Like, if I'm playing a Pokemon game, that means I'm not playing some other game. But Pokemon makes for a pretty easy thing to stream. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we also have to see where I'm at as far as streaming and whatnot goes. Like, if 9th gen is, like, even at the earliest, Gen 9 would still be a year off, right? So, it's hard to say where I'll have this stream in a year. A lot can happen in a year. I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but I mean, I had like 3 seasons worth of ideas planned out for YouTube. And since I'm not planning on returning to YouTube, like, I might try to find a way to implement those ideas into streaming just so that they don't go to waste. So, like, if that goes well, I might completely like, if I were to do that, and then it went well, I might reevaluate how I'm managing things, you know? There's just a lot of what-ifs at the moment. I'm not interested in playing Pokemon fan games, JT. I have more than enough on my plate right now, and a lot of different games I want to stream. That's not to say I won't ever in my entire time stream a Pokemon ROM hack or fan game, but those are not anywhere near on my radar at the time being. I think right now it's kind of pointless to make suggestions to me because I have at least enough ideas to probably get me through a year. Bare minimum a year. I probably realistically have ideas to get me through much more than that, but like, we could start visiting some more niche ideas once I start tackling some of the stuff that I've been wanting to do for ages. Like, that's the other thing. Like, the things that I want to do right now, those are things that I really want to do. Like, things I've been clamoring to do for a while. So I want to get, like, the things that I'm dying to do. I want to get those out of the way. What do my plans include? Well, I've talked about them before on stream. I don't want to really talk about things in any specific order right now because I'm not 100%. Oh my god. I got wrecked. I was not expecting that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, my plans. Sorry, my brain, like, completely shut off for a moment. If you aren't familiar with my plans, just let it be a surprise. I was seriously, like, I was having some hardcore shower thoughts today, and I don't want to talk too much towards them because I don't want to, like, make promises on anything that I'm not 100% sure on at the moment. But, I was trying to think of ways I could re-implement the ideas that I was thinking of doing for a potential YouTube return, and instead just apply them to here streaming and to the Kingdom of Zil. And I think that's probably the direction I'm going to try to take. For the immediate future, though, after Diamond and Pearl, I'm probably going to return to the Castlevania Advance Collection. And we're going to look at Harmony of Dissonance and Aria of Sorrow. And we're going to play Legends Arceus by ear. I'd like to do Legends Arceus, but it depends on if I think it's actually worth covering. See ya, Sophie. Not sure if you've already scampered off. I saw your message a little late, but if you are still here, have a good night. Painter and model. At this point, like, the main thing I have to say, though, is that, like, I'm still figuring myself out here. Because for years I was, like, trying to think about how I wanted to return to YouTube. And then after I got that job recently, I kind of came to the realization that sometimes you do need to give up on certain things. And I came to the realization that I just don't think I have the YouTube thing in me. But, like, I do, in a way. Just, I want to do things at my own pace, you know? Which is why I decided to redirect my efforts to, like, the Kingdom of Zil. And there's a lot of different things I could do here with this community and ways I can take projects. And I'm just trying to, like, figure that all out right now. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I want to organize my Kingdom of Zil. So rather than sit here trying to plan out every little itty-bitty detail, I'm just taking it one day at a time and doing things as I go. And I think that's the best way to approach it. Well, yeah, I definitely don't want to focus on YouTube as a career. I haven't really wanted to do that for ages anyways. I think to me, it's a lot more enjoyable to make content for you guys when I'm doing it as just a hobby. I want to be passionate about the projects that I work on. Which I know kind of contradicts me saying, like, I don't like what I was saying earlier about Gen 9. Because I was saying I'd stream it even though I wasn't necessarily heavily invested in the game. But, like, I feel like I could be passionate behind, like, a stream project. Whereas sitting and doing, like, heavy editing on a walkthrough for a Pokemon game, that is where, like, I'm not as passionate, you know? Like, I don't want to sink hundreds of hours into making these perfect YouTube videos for Pokemon. But streaming a game, that's something I can get behind, even if it's Pokemon. If that makes sense. Hey, you! Team Galactic. Grunt. You're an idiot. Now, if I did somehow really hit it big, and I could do YouTube full time, like, okay, we'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I'd want it to be on the Kingdom of Zil. I want to leave the Super Skarmory brand behind. I just don't think it accurately captures what I want to accomplish anymore. I don't know. It's complicated. It's hard for me to figure it all out. So, like I said, I think the best strategy right now for me is, rather than worry about specific details on how to do everything to a T, it's best for me to just chill, play some games, and whoever wants to watch me can. You know? You know? Ah, yes, you could have battled harder. You could have not gotten one shot. Pokédex. I've actually been really ignoring the Pokédex. Usually I try to make an effort to complete it, or at least work on it as I go. But I have not been investing effort into that. Yes, Psyduck. Secret medicine. Oh, Cynthia. Cynthia. We're probably not that far from Veilstone, right? I can't remember how far we have to go. Because I want to try to wrap up this route before I wrap up stream, but we only have 20 minutes left if I keep this under an hour, so we're cutting it a little close. A little close. Route 214. Let's look at a map. Oh yeah, we're not that far. Surely we can pull this off. I believe. I believe I can fly. I'm gonna totally get poison pointed here, aren't I? Oh wait, I could use Psychic. Psychic, is pretty OP, not gonna lie. Faith in myself is good. I mean, I've been having an absolute blast since I started doing these official streams. I mean, they're probably they're taking a little work to do. Like, I can't just boot up stream like I used to and play whatever. Like, I'm trying to invest at least some energy into them, but it's been a lot of fun. I am optimistic for the future of this community. I just need you guys to actually come watch me play things that aren't Pokemon. That's the key to all of this, right? You guys need to come watch me play things that aren't Pokemon. You know, Hail might actually be good. I don't remember what my Glaceon's nature is. Or, ability. Snow Cloak, right? Raises evasion in a hailstorm. Probably better than Ice Fang, you would think, right? It's gotta be better than Ice Fang. I don't think the flinch on Ice Fang really justifies having that move. I mean, I'll probably never actually use Hail, but I feel like in the important battles, it could maybe have its moment in the spotlight. Max Potion. I thought it was interesting that they changed Hyper Potions. I don't necessarily think it was a bad choice, though. I always thought it was weird that potions went from 20 HP to 50 to 200. And then max potions always kind of felt useless, because hyper potions usually did all the work you needed them to. Hey, that's a new Pokemon. Girafarig. I wonder if Wing Attack would one-shot. Let's find out. Oh, wow. It can't even two-shot. Where are you going, Haley? I guess the better question is, will you be back before Clash? Ugh. Okay, it did two-shot. This is unfortunate. This is unforeseen. I'm guessing Haley never heard my question and she disappeared into the great beyond. Sag. I have the wrong Pokemon at the front here. Oh, dark types are neutral. I forgot that they nerfed steel types in that way. Probably not a bad change. Steel types were pretty OP. That's a downer. You know, I feel like I don't remember this route, like, at all. Like, I've obviously played through 4th gen before, so I should remember this route. But I just don't remember it. Chat, you've gone really quiet on me. You're doing maths? I feel like literally everyone watching the stream right now is lurking. Literally everyone. Yeah, I need to think about food too right now. Oh. Oh, I already have Stunky. I don't remember catching Stunky. There's really not that much wild Pokemon variety in this game, I feel like. Like, it seems like the wild Pokemon variety is kinda limited. I guess I'm just used to the new Pokemon games where everywhere you go, you run into 5 trillion different Pokemon. This guy's Pokemon are pretty weak. Yeah, the main reason I'm like sad chat's gone quiet on me here. You guys have gone quiet on me is because I'm like kind of not sure what to talk about right now. My brain is kind of blanked. I think the fatigue is like catching up to me. Like, it got dark out, and now I just feel like I want to go to sleep. This guy must really like his weasels. We can talk about waffles? Ah, yes! Silly me. How could I forget waffles? Oh, hey, Fried Snow. Have I mentioned how much I like Glaceon? I love Glaceon. I love all the evolutions. I want all of them. I want them all. I need them all. I feel like there's like 2 versions of me as a Pokemon trainer. One would be as a steel type trainer where I use steel Pokemon. And then the other version would be like me just using evolutions. Those are like the 2 versions of Ian as a trainer. I mean, I've always from a thematic standpoint, I've loved like elements, like as a theme. And the evolutions basically do that to a T. Alright, I've hit it. We have reached the moment. The moment. It is time. Steven and the Kimono Girls. Yeah, exactly. I am a hybrid between Steven Stone and the Kimono Girls. That's pretty spot on. Talk about garlic bread? Oh man, garlic bread would be pretty nice right about now. I know part of the reason my brain is probably shut off is because I actually have not eaten anything today. Zilch nata. Not sure what Pokemon you'd want other than a Clefable? Interesting. Clefable's not something I'd see as being a very popular Pokemon. Is that your favorite, Alex? Just realized how disappointing Byron is as a Steel-type gym leader. Had to look up his name. That was how I felt about literally the entirety of 6th generation. Like, nothing about Pokemon 6th Gen X and Y was inspiring to me in the slightest. Like, I couldn't remember who anybody's name was. I do not remember a cave being here. Oh, now I remember. Oh, right, it comes from space. Yeah, that would make sense. Is your favorite legendary Jirachi? Or Deoxys? Probably Deoxys. I still think the way the Psychics throw Pokeballs is really cool. It's a really nice touch. Credit where credit is due, as I always say. My favorite legendary, this will blow everyone's minds, it's Dialga. Not only is it a steel Pokemon, but it also is thematically around the concept of time. Whoa! Mind-blowing. Yeah, Palkia is the god of space, but I always interpreted space as just being like the concept of space, not like outer space, you know? Because there is space between me and you right now. There is space between me and this webcam. There is space between me and my cats right now. Like, I kind of always saw Palkia as, like, governing that kind of space. Not, like, literally outer space. But I always feel like poor Palkia is, like, overlooked. Because, hold on one moment, guys. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about Palkia, right? Like, poor Palkia. I think Palkia is really cool, but it's next to Dialga, and everyone's just like, Well, obviously Dialga's cooler, right? So, poor Palkia, like, I feel like if you slapped Palkia next to a lot of other legendaries on box art, people would like Palkia a lot. But because it had to compete with Dialga, it just kind of got left in the dust. Like, even Game Freak acknowledged this because they made a Mystery Dungeon game where Dialga was, like, the main, like, big baddie, you know? And Palkia was just, like, a random post-game boss. Godin, Godin, Godin. I mentioned about steel types being OP, then being nerfed. Could I explain that to you? Because it's been so long since you've played through a Pokemon game. It was around, I think, 6th gen. They just changed type effectiveness. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say dark types are now neutral against steel types, whereas before dark types were ineffective. And I think it was... Is it ghost types as well? I can't remember. I'm not very good at my rock, paper, scissors these days. But that was basically how steel types got nerfed. Okay, Dark and Ghost. Master Raiwu actually said it before I even read his comment. So yeah, those are nerfs to the steel type Pokemon. They're pretty substantial nerfs too. Like, if you're someone who takes, like, competitive stuff seriously, like, that has a huge impact. Yeah, I don't really think Steel-type necessarily should have been resisting Dark and Ghost either. I don't really see why those moves should be ineffective against Steel. It instantly made Bronzong and Metagross a lot less popular. Yeah, because Metagross and Bronzong would now have 2 extra weaknesses. Metagross was one of my Battle Frontier Pokemon in 3rd gen that I used in my recent Battle Frontier events. I used Swampert, Metagross, and Latios for all 6 facilities. Now let me tell you, those Pokemon be slapping. Also, crap, I forgot to evolve Dark Death. I hope I don't level it up 1 more level. I was like literally sitting here like thinking about that consciously for like 10 straight minutes, and then you guys started talking in chat again, and I completely forgot to evolve it. Stomp. That's probably not a too bad of a move. My attack is actually better than my special attacks. I think I'll get rid of Ember. I have not watched any of the speedrunning stuff of the Battle Frontier, but that was where I got the Pokemon team from. I actually used Swampert and Metagross on my Emerald team, like my in-game team. So I figured it made sense to use, like, build a Battle Frontier team around them too. Like, I like that idea. It made sense to me. Alright, it is time. Glaceon was not part of my original Diamond team. Vaporeon, I think, was either on my Diamond or my Platinum team. I've talked about this a little bit. But I've been trying to do my Pokemon playthroughs with 2 rules. One, I'm trying to use Pokemon that originated in the generation that the game like came out. So like Honchkrow came out in 4th gen. And then my other rule is I'm trying to avoid using duplicate types. So between my Pokemon Diamond and Platinum teams, there were 7 Pokemon that followed rule 1. 2 of them were starter Pokemon, so that limits me to 6. And Roserade and Toxicroak were both poison. And I've always wanted to use Glaceon, so I figured I could still use an evolution, and then I nicknamed it after a Greek god, although Neptune was technically a Roman god nickname, but it's my way of paying homage to the original team, but mixing it up in a way that gives me something a little different. Glaceon is basically my me Pokemon. You guys get the rest of the Pokemon for nostalgia, but Glaceon is a me Pokemon that I wanted to use. I think we're gonna drop Nightshade for Nasty Plot. Bronzong was OP? I knew Metagross was OP, but I didn't know Bronzong was OP. I like Ghost Pokemon too. I've actually talked about this thought exercise before, but for a while I was like envisioning my own little Pokemon world, or not Pokemon world, but like my gaming world in general. Like I was imagining like if I were to make a game, like what kind of magic system would I put in? And I came up with a 6 elemental system of dark, light, earth, fire, water, air. Not exactly the most original system, I know. Like, you don't have to make fun of me for it not being a very original system, but I came up with the thought exercise of trying to slot the 18 Pokemon types into those 6 categories. Surprisingly, it's a really difficult task to do. But I came up with a system that I was eventually happy with, and I always saw myself as being someone who would fall under the dark category in that elemental system, and I'd have dark, ghost, and steel Pokemon under the classification of dark. Let me see if I could remember what I came up for all the other ones. I think I had Psychic Fairy Normal for light. I had Fire Dragon and Fighting for fire. I think for Earth, I did Grass, Ground, and Rock. I think for Water, I did Water, Ice, and Poison. And then for Air, I did Electric, Bug, and Flying. That one was always kind of the weird one for me. I mean, they were all kind of weird anyways, but that was kind of what I came up with. But if anybody wants to entertain that thought experiment, try to come up with a 6-element system that applies 3 Pokemon types to each of the 6 elements. If you come up with something, let me know what you come up with. Okay, that like freaked me out for a second because I can't remember the last time I saved. Fun, barely related fact, Uranus is the only planet named after a Greek entity rather than a Roman one. The only reason for that is the adjective corresponding to the Roman counterpart, Caelus, is celestial, and astronomers worried about referring to it that way. E.g., the celestial atmosphere might get confusing since we often use the word celestial to refer to the sky itself. Interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, and the other reason it's a Glaceon is because my buddy Zeon evolved it for me. Because I didn't want to wait till the 7th gym to use my boy Glaceon. Like I said, Glaceon's a me Pokemon. That one's for me. But yeah, I could totally see myself going back to my little elements conversation. I would definitely fall under Dark, because I really like Dark Pokemon and Ghost Pokemon, and I like Steel types, obviously. So I think it's a fitting category for me. Probably the category I would best fit under second would probably be like... maybe water, because I do like water and ice Pokemon. But I could totally see myself slapping together a team with like my favorite Ghost, Dark, and Steel types, and it would be like pretty awesome. If I were to ever make a Pokemon, like, I've entertained, like, I think everybody has probably entertained an idea like this before if you're a Pokemon fan. Like, what would your Pokemon game look like? Like, if you made a ROM hack, like, what would your Pokemon ROM hack fan game look like? And I would create something that would divide... Like, I'd mix it up and do something unique that would split things up into, like... those 6 categories, and then you'd have like 6 trainer boss Pokemon that would use those kind of things, and then I'd be the Dark Trainer. I think that'd be cool. Kind of like how 7th Gen had the 4 Kahunas. Like, I'd have the 6 bosses or whatever name I would come up with. Alright, folks, we have made it. We have made it back to Veilstone. So I think the next thing is the 5th gym, right? Do we do the 5th gym next? Or do we do the Psyduck thing next? I can't remember. Oh, anyways. We'll figure that out next time we play. This is going to be where I wrap up the stream for the night, folks. I am planning on coming back later tonight to do Clash. That'll be 9:15 Eastern US time. And I know I've talked about it a couple times over here the last 2 streams, but if you're not aware of my current family situation, there's been a lot going on in my personal life the last 2 weeks. It's why I didn't stream last weekend, and I'd recommend watching the first 8 minutes of the beginning of yesterday's stream. It's uploaded on YouTube right now if you need an update on what's going on. So I am actually just planning right now to take tomorrow off from streaming. I think I'm going to take the day off. I've got a lot going on, and I need a little bit of me time. But I am hoping to be back with more Pokemon again next week. I might try to do Friday again. Do like a Friday night, Saturday, Sunday afternoon. We'll see how things play out. It also depends, obviously, a lot on what's going on. And my parents have been around my sick family a lot, so there's always a chance that we all get sick. It's really hard to say right now. It's really hard to say right now about where things are at. So I appreciate everyone's patience as I get through this stuff. Once I pop out the other end of it, we'll try to get back to a normalized schedule. But until then, I'm obviously playing a lot of things by ear. So just keep an eye on Discord as per usual, guys. I will make all my announcements there. And I've been trying to use Twitter more. Like, I'm trying to at least announce when I'm streaming on Twitter, so you could always follow me there if you're more of a Twitter person than a Discord person. But yeah, really all I could say at the end of the day is thank you guys for being a lovely audience. I hope you guys have really been enjoying what I've been doing. I know it's not quite the same as old Super Skarmory, but I hope it captures a little bit of that magic. I have a lot of cool things I want to do, and I want to share it with you guys as much as I can. So thank you all for supporting me. It means the world to me. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to the stream and supported me in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. And yeah, I'll see some of you guys later for League of Legends, but for Pokemon, we'll probably be back next week. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and have a good night. Peace out, yo.